What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to take as much of France as I can. Okay, so... Oh, James Stewart. No, no, no. Actually, yeah. I think my heir is actually worse than my current king. I was like thinking, oh, maybe I'll send him to war. My heir is actually a little worse than my king. So let's recruit someone. And we'll just stick it out there. Hunt some Frenchies. And we'll just beat them by sheer numbers. Oh, great. We get a bunch of war galleons. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see the burgers. Accept the petition. Burgers stake against 15 loyalty. Base tax. Okay, I'll take the base tax. And the French actually took their capital, but they're about to take it back, so I think we're doing fine. I still have Baton Rouge. I totally forgot about that. I still have Baton Rouge. Let's just continue to push ahead in tech here. Going for Calais. I'm about to take Paris. And let me just split off one unit here. And crush these guys in Anjou. And I have all these truces that are about to expire here. Austria, full annexation was demanded of Ulm. There was no favor. That's right. I can gain 1 stability. I'll gain 50 prestige. I'm gonna go with the prestige. That's a lot of prestige. I already have enough stability. So that'll really help me. And let me go capture... Let me go capture the French capital here. And Champagne. So it looks like Mexico's going to get their independence. I'm going to dial down my fleet maintenance. Oh, Vermandois, I was beaten. In the capital. French-Mexico accepted peace with their former... Oh, Linux. Oh, it's just one province minor up here. I don't really care about them. And the French are just unbearable. And the Swiss are in this too. I didn't even realize that. So mainland Europe, I'm fighting France and Switzerland. Okay. Trier, Genoa. Genoa, they don't actually like me enough. I might be able to get a royal marriage out of them though. Same thing for Ansbach. Let's just do that. They actually have a regency council. Okay, now I can ally Ansbach. So I'm going to do that right now. And I think it's time to peace out here. Okay. Wait. That wasn't even a peace offer. Ugh, I just hit demand. That was silly. Can you tell I haven't played this game in a while? Maintenance, provincial unrest. Let's keep on focusing here. So 2 more in Norfolk. And they actually want territory from me. I don't think so, buddy. They want a coastline. That's what they want. I don't think so. Okay, I took Maine. And then Genoa I'll never make friends with because I'm allied to their rival Burgundy. And Trier I won't be friends with because they already have powerful allies. This is actually could have been rather a close battle. Had the French stuck it out. But instead, they're gonna get killed right now. Ah, why did I ally with Ansbach? Actually, it's not so bad. They're probably gonna get it from Bohemia. Bohemia didn't even join. It's just Nuremberg. I think I'm starting to get into the flow of things again with this game. Let me just deactivate my forts and then reactivate the ones in France. So it's just money that I'm spending that I don't have. Norfolk. is at 25 development, so is Essex. Glamorganshire is... Let's do Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire? Is that how you say that? This is like the unsexiest achievement to watch, by the way. Get 25 development. This army is getting too strong. So I think overall, Bohemia did end up joining that war. I think overall, we'll win this war, but if I want to peace out early, I'm going to have to give up territory, and I don't want to do that. If units that suffer casualties, mothball forwards. Okay, and I have a couple of truces that will expire, but I don't care too much about those. And France took Paris again. I'm so sick and tired of that. They're going to take on my navy next. So let me just move them to Kent. So I can take Normandy without killing my navy, since it's a low maintenance. Ugh, why are you guys all going to war? Stop. No, I'm not fighting a war. It's just crazy. 77%. Can I get a break? Please. Okay. So I have military access. And I have a royal wedding marriage with Burgundy, which I don't need. Well, can't I just go through France right now? I can't, because I have to take the castle in Berry. Alright, let's do Gloucestershire. Do I have any ideas that help me, by the way? I think I already had this. Development costs, economic ideas. That's what I was thinking of. So that's already done. I just hope that they finish their war here soon. There's not... The thing is, there's no, Last Siege of Normandy, okay. There's no troops over here to beat them. Also, Ansbach is winning their war. I don't know how. Because that's a big stack. They must have beat those two stacks separately earlier. And I can't really get over there. Oh, actually I could. If I go through Lorraine. Lorraine just gave me access, right? Didn't I? Wait, I thought I sent my diplomat in there. Yeah, I have military access. And then Alsace will give me military access too. I'd hope. So, do I have to capture this before I move through here? No. I have to take Champagne? That's so stupid. Yeah, this stack's gonna kill right now. Ah, crushed. Okay. Well, I'm gonna lose the other war too. That's not my goal here. It's not my goal. It's a nice war you guys are fighting there in Europe. Not my interest. Actually, Colombia's over here. That's Colombia over here. Because they're allied with French Mexico. Let me follow them. What's their military tech? They probably have better military tech than I do. 25, yep, I'm on 23. But again, that's because military tech has not been my focus. Yeah, I'm crushed. Absolutely obliterated. Here's my army. It's fleeing to Portugal, which means I'm not going to be able to get it back up north unless I get transport ships, and I'm not getting those. In terms of rebel uprisings, I have to book doing rebels again. I love that. I'm just gonna let it run on 5 now. I'm not. Excuse me. If only French Mexico could finish this war. But I have this vague feeling that it's going to take a while before they finish it because they want their independence. So either France caps me out here in Europe and then moves over there, or French Mexico finishes capping everything out on the other side of the Atlantic, which they haven't yet. This is so nonsensical. You have a 38 stack of infantry and they don't even split them up to capture all these. They just do one by one. And they're not killing this 2 stack of French infantry. Captain Jenkins' ear. Gain stability or lose prestige. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna get crushed. They're also taking territory in North Africa, which is fantastic. So let me consolidate these. I don't think that army's going to do anything but get crushed. Siege of Calais is over. Yeah, this army's just getting chased around Europe. This 17 stack right here. They're just getting chased around Europe. And I'm almost there with increasing the development of this province here. Battle of Lisbon, just lost. I'm not even going to look. Not even gonna look. Spain actually doesn't hate me as much as they used to. So that's a good thing. They really want me to peace out. None of these countries still want to fight. I don't want to fight. I have low war enthusiasm. But that would be much higher if I actually get support from the New World in fighting this war, which I haven't. And Austria's going ham on the Ottomans again. They better have a good navy, because they're not crossing here. Wow. Austria's massive. So is Genoa. Still doesn't want to be my friend. Alright, now my army's wiped. Okay. Excellent. This one's at 25. And we're just gonna keep losing sieges. So sieging out Portugal now. I'm actually an idiot because I didn't up my maintenance on these down here. I should probably do the same in Western Africa. This is already done. I think Baton Rouge doesn't have any. And then I guess it's just the main island where I might have some, but social nobility. Let's do advisor cost minus 15%. Burghers are way too powerful. This is gonna calm down. I need to increase this and that. Influence is going to decrease again, but it just takes some time. Or I could just take some territory from them, but I don't want to do that. And I have a disaster coming up now because the burghers have so much influence. It's the risk of a plutocratic coup, which would force me to change my government form, I'm pretty sure. And France really wants me to peace out. Really wants me to peace out. And French Mexico really needs to get a move on. Well, actually, they captured everything back. They're now fighting in French Louisiana. In the meantime, I'm still getting discontent sown by the Commonwealth. Wait, I don't think French Mexico is going to get their independence. Not at this rate. I have Timbuktu and separatists. We're about to rise up again. Okay. Beira. South, right? Yep, right here, Beira. In Iberia. Siege of Maine, they finally took that back. I had captured that. I just want to improve the development of my provinces. Why do we have to fight? And Flanders keeps on going ham on Jenne. Look how big Flanders is getting here. And look at how tiny Ansbach is. Because Nuremberg took all their provinces, which they must be giving back. I mean, the Emperor must demand some kind of independence here. There you go. At least Ansbach goes back to Ansbach. Afghanistan, okay. They have some internal trouble. They're also massive. And this influence is not going down, it's actually going up. So, let me, just see my estates here. The burghers control these, so Let me just take the burghers out of these two. And out of this one too. So now at least they don't have as much influence anymore. So I don't have that risk of, what was this, plutocratic coup. Now that does cause... Oh no, this unrest doesn't come from me taking away provinces from a state. It comes from my war exhaustion. Let's see, maybe we'll get a white peace out of it. I'd actually be happy with it. I don't think French Mexico would be, but I'd be fine with it. And I am just continuing to improve the development of my home provinces. My goal is to get to 25 in each, so I can get this achievement here. And it actually connects again. It wasn't connecting earlier. Evolution. An industrial evolution. Own all of England as core provinces and have at least 25 development in each province there. So I should be done. After I do all of Northumbria. My war exhaustion is sky high. Colombia's pieced it out. The only country that still has high war enthusiasm is French Mexico. So let me peace out. Pain. Okay, clear offer. What do they want? So how about give you these two? Oh, you'd be happy with me more only, huh? And I'll give you this one. Actually, give you Swollen Dumb. Can't really afford that. Let's just give you these. Okay. So I can kind of focus at home again. I don't have any army, which makes it very cheap for me. Or rather, my income is very high, which helps me repay some of my loans. Too many diplomatic reputations. So let me, in Lorraine, let me just get rid of the military access I have there. I'm actually gonna break my... Can I break my royal ties with them? I lose stability. So let's send an insult. And hope, yep, they broke their royal marriage with me. That's excellent. So I don't get the hit for stability, but they do. Okay. And everybody's a little happier here. There you go. Let's calm down, everybody. This one has the least influence. I'm going to see if I can get another minister. 78 influence now. And I can hire him for half price. I love that. Can make national decisions. Missionary strength +1. National unrest +1. Should help me convert. Okay, one more, and it'll be this administrative power that gets me to 25. I just wish my air wasn't so crappy. I haven't really had too much luck with kings and heirs in this game so far. It's already 17-24. Wow. So that one's at 25 now as well. London's at 27 already. Oh man, Gwyned's gonna be a pain. Cumbria and Northumberland. These are some pretty low development provinces by and large. Let's go. So this is Wales, right? So let's finish up Wales. This is 25 already, so I'm gonna finish up Wales up here. And just completely ignoring my diplomatic game, by the way. I'm getting tunnel vision. Oh, Mexico is its own country now. Excellent. I'm getting tunnel vision. Just to get it done. So I can move on to my next game, which will be Albania. Wolof. I can convert. And who else am I making friends with? I guess Ansbach I could make friends with. I mean, they're tiny, they're not super tiny. Let's actually improve my relations with Genoa too. I might want to make friends with them. I don't really need that many sailors anyways. And I should be able to repay a loan very soon here. 800, 706. This one. Paying it right now. And Gwynedd. Just improving my development. Just moving it on up. The Commonwealth continues to sow discontent. Robert Walpole. Robert Walpole can help me lower my administrative tech costs. And again, plus 50 prestige. Let's do that. So I'm at 44. And I cannot improve my relations any further with Genoa. It's really in Genoa's interest to be friends with me. Just like it's Scandinavia's interest to do the same. Thank you for the follow, Little Majorizin. Major, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. It's really in Scandinavia's interest to be my friend as well. But they don't want to be. It's a Commonwealth. We both have Spain as a rival, Scandinavia and I. But they don't want to be friends with me. King is... Oh, okay. I don't have any claims on France anymore. That's fine. I just want to improve my development. So I'm already at 13 in Gwynedd. I'll probably be done... Oh, I think my king just died. Probably be done with that probably in the next half an hour or so. Regency Council. See, I'd be upset about that if I wanted to go to war with anybody. But I don't. I think the drop in stability doesn't really hurt me too much when it comes to my tax income. Let's see, national tax modifier plus 10. I don't know what it is with plus 3 stability, but can't be too high. But maybe like let's say 15, plus 15% instead of plus 10 on the national tax modifier. And the next loan I will repay. It's actually a top one here, but that one will expire right now. So that one moves all the way down here again, I think. Yeah, it's very expensive to repay, but this one should be fine. 776.87. And I'll take the ducats. I don't even want naval tradition. I just want to repay my loans. Morocco wants military access. They may have it. My military tech is probably way behind at this point. Yeah, like the rest of Europe's moving ahead and I'm just stuck. 25 military tech. I'm still at 23. Like I said, goal is just to get the 25 development in my English provinces. And then I will start another game. A looming disaster. Dominance of the clergy. So let me actually strip them from some of their territories as well. Let's do states. And we'll just take them out of Lincolnshire. And that's much better. 78%. And I don't think Austria's war with the Ottomans went anywhere because they couldn't cross. Let me improve relations with the Commonwealth. And I actually kind of want to remove them as a rival as well. But I need 100 diplomatic tech to do that. No thanks. That's a lot. Diplomatic. I mean, a monarch power, diplomatic monarch power here. Alrighty. See if I can replace this guy here with a +3. Just so I can speed up this process of getting to 25 development. I know this is not too thrilling to watch, but it's part of getting to all the achievements. 21. See what's going on in the world here. Korea is large. Australia is actually starting to go really deep into you know what, they start taking the wastelands because they start taking everything around them. And Gwynedd Ansbach. Second Alsatian conquest of Baden against Alsace. Forget you, Ansbach. I don't want to be allied with those guys anyways. Not anymore. Set my opinion of Genoa to friendly. Maybe I'll ally them instead of Ansbach. Still have a royal marriage with Ansbach, but I don't know if they'll even exist after this war. Interestingly enough, they fought a war against Bohemia, and now Bohemia seems to be on their side. Austria declare war on Ansbach. Yep. Glad I stayed out of that one. Holland's also sowing discontent among my population. Like when it's done. So now I have Wales is all done, I think. 25, 25, 25. Wessex, 25, 25, 25. Essex, or East Anglia rather, London, 25, 25, 25. Mercia. So Mercia, the bottom ones are, the top ones are not yet. So I have 7 more provinces to go. And I'm going to start with the marches. Just hope I don't get invaded. You know, I kind of... Once I repaid some of my loans, I think I'll just start giving back territories so I don't go to war. If I'm still doing this at that point. I may not be. And then next up, let me see if I can get a good start on an Albania game. My Regency Council is actually very strong on military skill, and I like that. But my heir is going to get sworn in here. I'm going to see if I can't kill that guy. Because my heir sucks. He's so bad. I'm going to repay this loan right now. And then the 730 loan is next. Ansbach doesn't seem to be too fond of me. I wonder why. Let me improve relations with Holland too. I'm improving relations with all these countries that don't necessarily like me, just to make sure that they don't go to war with me. Because A, I don't have an army, and B, I'm not really interested in military aggression because I just want to get my development up. So my 22 development, my shitty heir is in, and George fucking George. George is not a great heir either. 113, yeah, he's a little better. Not much. Okay, I need one more and then the marches are done. Can no longer improve relations with Holland. We improve relations with Trier.